All right, my good people. I hope you all are having an amusing day. My name is Paul Portion. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, I want us to talk about TITANX. TITANX have been going down for a couple of days now. You know, it have been continuously going down, like seriously, and everybody's now like panicking. What is going on the ecosystem? Is it repeating the same thing that Zen did? Is Zen now better than him? Better than Titan X? A lot of question is going on. So today, I want us to look at what is going on Titan X. What is actually going on? But before we do that, I would like to make a disclaimer that I am not a financial advisor. So please don't come to me and say, "Oh, because of you, I listen to you, I lose all my money." Oh, I am not going to be responsibility for your lose. I am only making video to educate you about crypto, what you need to know and what you need to understand before you make your investment. So I don't advise anybody to buy, hold, or do anything. Just when I made my video, if you understand it, if you like it, you can subscribe to my channel. So that is all I do. So I am not a financial advisor, please. So in today's video, let us go deep into the world of Titan X. What is going on? It has been, look at 3 days candle red, 1 day candle red, day candle red. It has been going down. But what is actually happening? Is it that is working as we predicted? We predicted that it's going to go down 10x because of inflation stage. And I told you guys the best time to buy is going to be August, September, October, and November, which those initial miners we will be dumping. So what is actually going on now? There's no buyers. Look at only 84 buyers in the last 24 hours, and only 252 sellers. So anybody who is selling now is selling at a lose. Everybody who mined is actually selling at a lose. So I think for you to buy, for you to mine is going to be profitable for you to buy instead of mining. That is what I pointed out in the beginning, that why I am bullish on Titan S ecosystem is because the game theory, what is playing out on the game theory, where you can the initial stage, we remember that we spent $360 to mine 1.7 billion. Today you are spending $750 to mine 900 million. So you see a lot have changed. But why is it going down? What happened? Now I want to answer you what happened. I want to tell you exactly what is happening on Titan X. A lot of you don't know this. What happened is exactly what happened on Zen. That is exactly what is playing out now. Human greed. A lot of time, human beings are greedy in nature. This guy who is the founder of Titan X, Jake, he started very well, like everybody was expecting Titan X to do well, like me. And until he said he's going to launch Hyper. Even I said no, Hyper is not a good idea. Let us focus on um on Titan X. Let us focus on it. You look at what happened to Zen. Jack Levin tried to launch multiple things, buy and burn this, buy and burn this. You don't need anybody to buy and burn anything. Listen, when something is buy and burn, it's only human being demand that we make. Even if you like, buy and burn all the whole Ethereum. If anybody is not demanding for Ethereum, it will not go up in price. If you like, inflate Ethereum to 100 billion. If people are demanding for Ethereum, it will still go on in price. So buy and burn doesn't really move the market. So don't emphasize on burning this one, please. Project is going to be like Zen. Don't. And they block me on Telegram, they block me on X. Like always, I always complain anytime I see something that is going to harm the community. So they block me on both X and the Telegram group. I am not in there. I'm not there again because every day I was complaining this hyper is not going to be a good thing for for Titan X. And if you look at the chart, I want you to look at the chart. The chart, look at the day. I want you to look at the day chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at the day chart. Ever since 16 days that hyper launch, that is exactly days that Titan X continue to have a sell-off. People are no more longer much interested in it because Jack Levin, Jake, according to him, he said that hyper is going to be like a coin where you can stake, you can buy Titanex and burn your Titanex and get hyper. I don't know if you're understanding this. I'm saying they say it's going to be hyper is going to serve as a, you can only burn TITANX and mine hyper, and you can stake hyper in order to get more hyper. That is the only way you can get hyper. All right, and people buy this idea. This idea is horrible. I don't know. I don't know if you're understanding me. This is not a good idea, and that is why I was against it, and that is why I get kicked out on Telegram group on X. I said no. This is exactly what Jack Levin did. All you need to do is look at gaming section. Gaming is taking off. Look at AI. Look at a lot of sectors. Look at dimping. Look at all these things are taking off. You can as well migrate TITANX to that. Start developing something on top of TITANX, not launching another token. We are done with it. Okay, look at um the Chad Hat ecosystem. He's now struggling to maintain 4 token, which is not easy. Had it been that we have only Hex and Post chain, only Hex and Post chain without process and intensive token, we could have pumped a lot. All right, we could have pumped a lot, even though all of them are having their own utility, but it doesn't make any sense having multiple token. So I was saying that TITANX is a new coin that is trying to gain ground and it's getting adoption like Zen. Don't destroy it like Jack Levin did on Zen. He said, no, we are going to have this one. You have to stake it. You have to burn your TITANX and get hyper, and stake your hyper and get more hyper. That is what the narrative. And I said, okay, then before I know, they blocked me. And when they launched hyper, everybody was expecting you burn your TITANX and you get hyper, you stake your hyper, you get more hyper. That narrative. By doing that, price will be stable. Nobody will be want to sell because you can actually do a arbitrage trading on these 2 token. Then, before that minute before it launched, he said, no, this narrative have changed. You are actually going to mine Titan hyper. All right. So he said it's going to be mining hyper. Now look at hyper. I want to show you something. Look at hyper page. Are you looking at hyper page? Now look at TITANX page. What changed? Let me ask. No, be fair with me. What changed? What do you understand here? What changed? Is there anything different? Look at hyper. Are you seeing hyper? You can mine. Look at if I want to mine, I will pay $660 to mine on 600,000 hyper. And the same thing, he's getting some percentage in his ecosystem. Look at, people are greed. This is the greed. He could have just leave it on TITANX. He's getting the same thing. Every day you are mining. His wallet have already made about, his personal wallet have already made about $3 million to $4 million on this. He have already made a lot of money. And that is why he continued to launch. That is greed. That is why they call greed. Now he's saying that you can connect your wallet and mine. Does it make any sense to you? Now he say, I don't want to go deep into this coin because it's a shit. It's now shit, But I will tell you what will happen at the end of the day. All right. So now this is 16 days of launching. If I should go to the charts, you will see that 16 days no buy, nothing. It's just dead. Why will you want to buy this? Why will everybody even mining this coin for what? Are you seeing it? So it's the same thing with TITANX. Nothing changed. The same thing. Look at TITANX. Look at TITANX. Look at Hyper. So what changed? What changed? Nothing changed. Nothing. So that is why market is reacting that they are no more interested. The house is divided. When you divide the house, right now people are mining because everybody who is mining, they are still going to lose. Are you understanding me? They are actually going to lose at the end of the day. They are going to lose. Why? How are they going to lose? Because I don't see anybody. I don't see any point of this coin. This coin doesn't give any value to Hyper TITANX. It actually take value to TITANX. All right. So look at the price of TITANX. It's just going down. Nobody is buying. Nobody is actually buying because it's just like going down, 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 and down. It doesn't make any sense at all because looking at looking at this, what this? Look at TITANX and look at Hyper. Is there tell me if there is any difference? Just the same token, the same code. You launch it, you can mine it, you can do the same exactly game theory. So what is the meaning of all this? You know, so that is what is harming the price of TITANX. Market is reacting. People are now saying, oh, the same thing with Zen. People get greedy when they see adoption on their coin. The same thing happened to Richard Hart. He see adoption on Hex. He lost to launch Post Chain to get more money, and after launching Post Chain, he become greedy. He went again and launched Post X, and now nothing is moving. The only hope is that they have some liquid cash that he can use and buy the whole token, and the market can react and everybody have a sell off and everybody go. All right. So that is how greed human being can be. So what is playing out on TITANX is greed, you know. But if it is not greed, look at what will happen. Look at if this guy focused, comma, and followed my advice and said, okay, we have launched TITANX. In order to give it value, we are going to create an AI, an AI that will be, if you hold TITANX, if you hold and mine TITANX, you are going to be getting an insight in the market. He can create something. There's a lot of things. You have already getting adoption. Any narrative that he played on this token, people will follow it. Not playing the same narrative again. Now you have already get for almost 4 million people, almost 400 and something thousand people clicking mine, generating about 17 to 20 million dollars in gas fee on Ethereum. That is to show that people have already get interested in this coin. So you don't need to launch another thing which is hyper, which is the same similar thing. Nothing changed. Not even how you click button changed. This is 16 days, and TITANX is 140 days. Everything is the same thing. And people are rushing to mine it. Are you mining it for what? I don't even cover the hyper because I warn him. All right. So people are very, very greedy people. So if we come out and say, okay, I'm not going to launch any token, we are going to build something on TITANX. Look at what we are going to build. We are going to build a token. We are going to build a gaming. You are going to using TITANX as a transaction token on that gaming ecosystem, or we are going to build an AI insight in analyzing the market, or there's a lot of protocol that you can build on TITANX that will give it more value instead of that people will be demanding TITANX for. So why will anybody be demanding TITANX now when you have already launched another one hyper? So that is what Hot replies. But in general, what will happen to TITANX is like I predicted. Look at the price is going down. Now you are spending more money and you are getting less token. So it's better for you to buy it of the market than to mine. You see, there's anybody who is mining is at 60% lose, 62% lose. So you are losing money. You need to spend $280 and buy 9 billion or 900 million than to spend 700 and something dollar and mine. So nobody is mining again. It's only a stupid person who don't know what he's doing that will be mining at this point. So that is what I pointed out before. That is the bullish scenario that I pointed out before. But what happened? If only they did not launch this hyper, that will happen. Nothing will happen. Like everything will be moving on TITANX. But what will happen on TITANX is that it's not like Zen. It's not like Zen that you are going to mine for 8 years. So in the next 100 days, from now, or in the next 100 days, or in 3 months from now, you will be spending almost $2,000 or $1,000 or $3,000 to be getting only 100 million TITANX, which nobody will be mining again. No inflation again. Nothing. So what will happen? Maybe the hype will come back and people will start to be buying again, because now everybody, the initial miners are in profit. I am in profit. I am still in profit in my money. I'm in profit of $1,700. All right. So I am still in a massive profit. So those initial miners are selling. So they are claiming and selling. Look at sell. Everybody's selling. So they are claiming and selling. They are in profit. They are still in profit. So in the next 3 months, nobody will be in profit anymore. For if the price will go down 3x or 4x from here, that will be my buying price. I will start buying from there, because in the market, nothing, like there's nothing again, and that is why he launched hyper. He make it 100. You only go, the mass is going to be 100. So in 100 days, hyper will be like is going to be reaching the maximum of inflation. In the 100 days, TITANX is going to reach the maximum of inflation. So in 3 months from now, we are going to see what will happen to the market. The people will start demanding for it. Maybe people will start building stuff on top of it. And when the demand is too much and there's no more mining, the people who are mining at a loss, and there's everybody have already claimed their mine, and the paper hand have already get out. So that is when you will start seeing TITANX taking off from here, you know. So, but I feel like TITANX is still going to do very well because of low market cap and the game theory. It's not like Zen. Listen to me, Zen is very different, because Zen is on multiple chain. The same Zen now is only TITANX and is only hyper. If I didn't tell you about hyper, what is causing the price to go down, you don't even know. You don't even know that these two projects were related. But when it comes to Zen, you see Zen on Ethereum, you see Zen on Matic chain, you see Zen on BNB, you see Zen on Glimmer, you see Zen on Moonbeam, you see Zen on all this chain. You become confused. Why will you want to buy that? So, but when you come to TITANX, it's only one TITANX on Ethereum. So when it start taking off, it will start taking off for sure. All right. So I want you to calculate these days. Is only 280 days to mass length, and you are here when you are mining. It already cut the inflation. The tokens, the miners have already cut 50% of it. Now, before you could have initial stage. I personally mine with $360 and I get 1.7 billion. Today you are getting $755 and you are getting 980 million. All right. So in 280 days, you are going to spend $3,000. That is in 200. If you add to in 280 days, if you add to 100 and something days to this number, it will give you 280 days, which is around August. All right, in this 3 months from now, around August, September, which is 3 months from now, basically roughly 3 months from now, 3 to 4 months from now. That is when no more inflation, no more coin coming out, nothing. Everybody who is mining is losing. So it's better you buy from the market. So then, if they push a narrative on TITANX, people will start demanding for it. There's no more inflation. So what you are seeing now, every blessed day, people are claiming and dumping. So there's no much demand on it. That is what you are seeing now. All right. So roughly, it will do well. All right. So you are seeing hyper, which is the same coin that the same founder launched. It's a similar coin. It doesn't do anything. So I don't care. I am not interested in hyper. I'm more interested in a coin that get adoption, which is TITANX. So TITANX will still do well, but I am looking for it to go down more 10x from here. No, more 6x or 3x is going to be fair. 6s or 7s or 4s from here, which in next 3 months basically it will go down more because there's no demand for it. There's a lot of fraud going around on it. So I hope that the fraud continues so that it will give me my my demand zone, which is 3s down or 4s down. I will start buying. I will start my dollar cost average. I will buy $400 of it, and if it go down more, I will buy all my bag. So that is what is going to go on TITANX. So if you look at liquidity, it have a fair liquidity, 1 million in liquidity and 800,000 in trading volume. Even regardless of the dumping and everything, people are still trading it, so it's not going to go to zero. So, but when you look at hyper is not interesting. I can tell you, like, hyper, it is not interesting. I want to go to hyper. It's not really interesting because why is it not interesting? Because look at the chart. I want you to see the chart of hyper. Now look at the chart of hyper. Look at the chart. Are you seeing the chart? You can't even see the chart. From the moment it launched, people hated it. All right, look at it. From the moment it launched, it continued to go down. From the moment it launched, there is no green candle at all. That is to show you that people reacted to it. People hated it. All right. From moment that it launched, it continued to go down. Look at the chart. Are you seeing oh no, this is Dragon S. No, I foresee this Dragon S. Let me go to Hyper. This Dragon X. I want to show you the chart of Hyper so that you see that market doesn't accept Hyper. Now this is Hyper. Let's check Hyper. All right, look at the Hyper. Are you seeing the chart of Hyper? Look at it. From the moment that it launched, it continued to drop, and it will continue to drop. Even it dropped more than the Hyper, more than the TITANX in itself. So market reject this token. There's no day that I have a green candle for the past 16 days. It will just be bleeding, and because of the bleeding, market is reacting to it. People don't hate this coin. All right, so Hyper is just a thing that's a greedy fellow, which is what it's having only 24,000 trading 24,000 in trading volume. Look at 24,000 in trading volume, which is very bad. So I don't mind Hyper. I don't get in it. I don't touch it. All right. So this is Hyper. Look at Hyper and TITANX. It's just dragging the TITANX down. So what will happen on TITANX is if you go down 3S from here or 4S from here, that will be my buying price. I will buy. So that is what happened. Market is reacting based on Jake changed his plan. He said you are going to be mining Hyper instead of burning TITANX. He said no, you're actually going to be mining it, and when you mine it, you stake it. That is bullshit, you know. So I don't care how it's done. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't give any value to TITANX. So if it gives that value to TITANX, you could have seen it in the chart. But if he come up with building a technology or building anything behind TITANX, it's going to be demanding. People are going to be demanding for TITANX. Or even he can say, okay, layer 2 is pumping up. We are going to develop a layer 2. You know, the TITANX is going to be a gas fee. Bridge your Ethereum gas TITANX to this asset. You are going to use it as a gas fee. A lot of things can be built on TITANX because it have already get adoption. Or you can leave it like that. Let market decide what we do with it. You know, we have buy and burn, yes. So we don't need any buy and burn anymore. But human being, like I said, we are greedy. When we hit the bottom, when we hit the top, we feel like we're in the moon. You know. So he blocked me everywhere because I was, you know me. You guys know me now. I don't hide my mouth when I want to talk bad at you, no matter who you are. I talk at you direct. You don't feed me. You don't give me money. All you can do is you block me, like everybody they will just block me. The same thing Richard had blocked me, Jack Levin blocked me because I pointed out the wrong they are doing. People don't want you to tell them the truth in the face. They hate truth. But I like it when people tell me the truth because I learn. I argue with you. You argue. I like people when they tell me the truth, what I'm doing that is not right. I will take correction. I don't block them. But these people, they hate the truth. They just block you. They say you are fraud, you are a tool. They block you. But that's it. You see the price. So, but this is the good for us investors, you know. So if it go down 10s from here or 4s, that is going to be a good buy for us. So TITANX will do well regardless because it have a good economics more than XEN. Look at the economics. Now you are not getting any more coin. So when you are not getting any more coin and the community is huge, what do you expect? Market is pumping. So what you are seeing now is the early miners are taking profit. So there's no much demand on it in the market. People are looking for meme coin, AI, you know. So when everything will come up, it will start pumping again. It will start pumping for sure. All right. So what we are seeing now is the market is reacting about the launch of Hyper, and there's no demand for it, and it is in inflation stage. Every day, about 200 billion, 500 billion, 1 trillion is being released in the market. So can you imagine that? So people are being selling it. They are selling it because they are still in profit, in a massive profit. I told you that my $300 that I used to mine in initial stage, it's still worth about $1,200 or $300 as I'm talking to you now. So I'm still in profit if I claim now. So people are still in massive profit who are mining for 100 days miner, 150 days miner. You know, they are still in a massive profit. So I will be adding it if it go down to 3s more. So that's what you should know. So if you are wondering why is it dumping, are you done? I will suggest that you buy if you dump more 3s or 4s down. That is going to be a good buy. I am telling you the truth. Remember, in a bull market, I told you you are here when meme coin, every meme coin is pumping to 1 billion market cap. So this coin can easily go to 2 billion to 3 billion market cap. You'll be wondering how. You don't even know how. Nobody cares to know how. All we know is it's pumping. Yeah, we are making money. So, and I told you that the year of TITANX is going to be 2025 because then there's no more inflation. There's no more coin anywhere. Everybody is going to be, is either you are buying or selling. You cannot mine. There's no inflation. So that is going to be a good thing. So now nobody is mining. I don't think anybody is mining at all. Anybody who is mining at this level, you are making a very big mistake because there's no miners anymore because you are getting less coin more than the money you are putting. You are just, if you are click mining here, you are losing 62% immediately. So why don't you use that money, $280, and buy 1 billion instead of mining buying 100,000? So $750 will get you even 3 billion. We get you even around 3 billion. All right, even 2 point something billion instead of mining. All right, so people are not going to mine anymore. So we are out of inflation. People who are claiming their minted token are claiming. So in the next 3 months, they are going to be done, and the market will start retreating. So I will wait. I hope the forward continues, so that if we go down, if we break this support, go down to 1, that is going to be my buying. I will be, then I will know that I am using 1,000 to get 10 billion TITANX. If you just make any move, any slight of move, that is money there. All right. So that is, if you go 10s or 20s, that is 100. That's how I make my million. So I don't think I'm going to make $1 million with just 1 billion TITANX. So I need 10 billion to 20 billion TITANX to achieve that goal. So if you go down 10s more, that is giving you opportunity to use $100 to buy even 10 billion. So that is it in the market. So, but nevertheless, this coin have getting adoption, it will still pump. So what happened to Zen? Zen is different case. Like I told you, you have a different alternative. If I don't tell you that hyper is the same thing with TITANX, you don't know. All right, so the hype is coming back, and I am adding up my portfolio. I'm going to adding up more when it go down more in 3 months time. That is when it will go down even further, even more. All right, so make sure you stay crypto and you stay healthy. That is my information to you now. That is why it's launching, is because of hyper that is dragging the price down. The market is reacting to hyper. So after a couple of days, nothing goes down forever, nothing goes up forever. That is what you should know. So looking at the chart, looking at this chart, how this chart is going down, if you look at this chart, let me see. If you look at this chart, how it's going down, you're looking at this chart, it's going down. Nothing goes down forever. From here, it will be very easy for you to do even 100s from here. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. I can tell you for free. So nothing goes down forever. That's one thing you should understand. So don't be surprised one day you just come, you see hyper sitting at 20 million, 400 million, 1 billion market cap, and everybody become a millionaire. And even at this price, we have liquidity, $1.1 million liquidity, and it's almost 3 months or 4 months since it launched. So it's a good thing. So I am advising everybody to just wait. Don't make any trade. It can go up from here, but my advice is don't mine it. Everybody who is mining is at loss. That is what I pointed out in the beginning. That's why I told you to be the early miners. So everybody who is mining here, you can see your ROI is at 62% minus. So that means you are instantly losing 62%. So there is no profit of you mining. So what we need now is a narrative that will push TITANX to be demanding. So when people started demanding for it, when people see this and see these strategies, see this strategies like that the market is in a buy zone, like everybody is in a loss, you know, that is when the market is going to react. So remember what I told you about a coin. When people say this coin is dead, this coin is not doing anything, this coin is this, that is the normal time. That is the actually the perfect time for you to buy. All right. So when people say this coin is have already come back, this coin is going to moon, this coin is going to $1,000, that is time to stay away from that coin. So right now everybody is now the fall is high on TITANX, the fall is high on Portion and POSX. That is a normal time for you to start accumulating those coins if you don't have it. All right. So that is a hint that I want to give you. So in my next video, I will cover about Zen. I will talk about Zen and Jack Levin, what is going on. Jack Levin, you know, is one of my number one enemy who destroyed my hope of becoming a millionaire with Zen. And now, TITANX, the founder, is doing the same thing, but the same thing he's doing is not related to TITANX, because look at it, Hyper is a total different thing. TITANX is a total different thing. All right, regardless that two of them are down. All right, so I can say go and buy TITANX, you go and buy TITANX. If I say go and buy Hyper, you go and buy Hyper. That's two different tokens. But even that the founder is the same thing, you know, it's tied with each other, but it's two. It can I can market TITANX very easy to anybody than Zen. Are you understanding me? So, but had it been that this guy listened to me and didn't block me and he didn't launch Hyper and he focused on developing game or anything on TITANX, or even leave it as like that to the community to decide what happened to the price, it could have been more profitable for everybody. We will not see this dip. All right, but this dip also give us opportunity to accumulate before the 3 months the inflation phase end. It give you this opportunity. So make sure you are buying it. I want to make sure you are buying it. That is an opportunity that you have here. All right. So thank you for watching, and make sure you stay crypto. In my next video, like I said, we are going to talk about Zen. A lot of things is going on Zen. We need to talk about Zen. A lot of things going on. Thank you.